Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome. Why they act distant? Well, your twin flame is always going to mirror the relationship that you have with yourself, right? And so, how's your relationship with yourself? Right? Are you acting distant with yourself? Are you ignoring yourself and your needs? It's okay if your twin flame is married. It doesn't mean that you won't be together. We talk about the balance between surrender and trusting God's plan and the desire and longing to be with your twin flame. I find it hard to understand the difference. So desire and surrendering are actually like the same thing. You know, when you have a desire, you're desiring something. You are like your heart wants it. And so the thing about desires is that desires come from God, right? You were created with that desire because God gave you that desire. And you have a desire for your twin flames from God. And so if you are trusting God and surrendering to God, then you are automatically claiming your desire. Because you're saying, okay, God, I trust you with my desire. And you will have your desire because it's of God. So hopefully that makes sense when you're talking about desires. Yeah, the more you become your true self. Hello, Thackers. I'm sorry, I pronounced the name really wrong. Well, if your twin flame has blocked you, it's because they are reflecting something to you, right? And so the way that this happens, the reason why it happens, it's either, it could have been boundary, it could have been, but no matter what it is, it's really about recognizing that you're just blocking something within yourself, right? And so ask yourself, where are you blocking yourself? Maybe you're blocking yourself in your communication with yourself. Maybe you're ignoring yourself. Maybe you're blocking loving yourself, right? There's all these different things that, and where you could be like making this choice. And so, if your twin flame has blocked you, it's okay. It doesn't mean it's going to happen forever, right? It just means that there's something there for you to work on, like a miscommunication within yourself. And knowing that when you heal that, then boom, they'll unblock you. It's a very peaceful when you meet your true twin flame. Yeah, like when you're with your twin flame, it's always peaceful. Like, I mean, obviously you get triggered and stuff, but you're peaceful. No, you can't like ruin your journey by reaching out to your twin flame. It's actually good to do that. Well, love your twin flame unconditionally, right? If she doesn't want a friendship with you, then like you can't force her into that. To help the es poquito español, poquito or poquino. Is it poquino or poquito? I don't know. But yeah, a little Spanish. Maybe Maria can translate here if Maria's still here. But yeah, poquito hablo español, poquito. But hola, ¿cómo estás? I know a little bit. I know more like food things. Like if you ask me a food in Spanish, I'd be like, I know. Poquito, so it's ti. Thank you. Well, I would say like don't block your feelings. Don't block your feelings. Don't shut your feelings out. Oh, asking out a third party situation. how would I say that? Well, the third party situation, Maria can do this, but the third party situation is you just focus on yourself and loving yourself. Like the twin flame journey, it's really about finding peace within yourself. It's finding yourself. It's becoming more of yourself, right? And so everything that you do that's in alignment with yourself is aligning you closer to your twin flame. So you can also look at your life like where you're not completely aligned with your twin flame. And it's okay if you're not, right? But where you're not completely aligned with like your divine self. Like what are you doing in your life that's not completely divine? Right? Are you loving yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Do you like your job, right? Is your job aligned with you? There's all these things, right? Like right now, my job is not really aligned with me. And that's okay because I'm working towards the job that is aligned with me, right? So you can be compassionate with yourself for where you're at on your journey, but be honest with yourself too. Be honest, like where you're at, but focusing on you is the key to the journey. It's really just self-love. Like you literally don't have to do anything else. You don't. Like there's no magic spell, there's no magic potion. You just do what feels good in your life. And that will attract your twin flame towards you. And and also like karmic partners, you don't need that either. Like you only have karmic partners because of the simple fact that you're calling them in. So you can just make a new choice to not call them in, and you won't experience karmic partners anymore. So yeah, like you don't have to go through all these lessons. Like you can just choose to work on yourself and be with yourself like compassionately, And so that's really the key. It's really it. It's simple. So that's a question you guys can like ask yourself and work on and write down, like where in your life you're not aligning to your true self, where you're not making that choice fully, right? Where you're in and out of your choice to be in alignment. That's awesome. No, like if you're working on yourself, right? You are not like having your twin flame heal to stay with this third party. Like they're not going to stay with them. That's the thing. Like the more that you work on yourself, the vibration, the relationship with that third party is not going to work out, right? They're not going to be in that anymore. They're going to be drawn back to you. And so that's why though it's so important to do that and recognize the truth too, that like, the third party it's not important, right? It's not, there's nothing that can prevent you from being in your union with your twin flame. Not even somebody else. Like it doesn't matter. It's all about your choice. That's it. Like, do you choose your union or do you not? And if you do, then the universe, right, has to align with that. Has to align with it. Has to honor your choice. It has to bend to your will, really. And you choose like a third party to come in for a reason, right? Like there's a choice that you're making, and so when you heal through that, it gets out. So don't ever think like you have to experience a third party longer than you should, or you have to like tolerate it because you don't. Like it's not for you, right? That's not for you and for your unions. You can just choose to release it and, bye, see you later. Don't give it any energy. And so remember, focus on you. That's literally it. Choose yourself. Choose all of yourself every single day. Put yourself first. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Like, just do you. And when you do you, everybody else will whine. My kitty is saying hello, a little. My kitty. Well. Do I say hello? Want to say hello? Look, she's coming in to say hello. She's the hearing kitty. Oh, my baby. My baby. Yep, you just love yourself and you'll receive the love that you desire in return. But your twin flame is not going to come up and, give you love and save you. You've got to save yourself. You have to make the choice to love yourself in all areas of your life. So hopefully that helps in the situation. Oof. There's a hair. She got all her hair up on me. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I really got to get rid of this flag. But it's good. Like, you bought her the book and, it's okay. And they see your cat and I might tell you that my false twin flame, my truth, they have the same cat. Oh, it's funny. Oh, did she go? Oh man, my cat. Oh, I bet she got the fly. Get the fly. That's good though. That means that you can go deeper in your relationship. You can go deeper in your relationship with her. And if your twin flame is willing to partner and doing the spiritual work, then do that too. It's actually really helpful. You're welcome. That's really good. That's really good. You marry your twin flame and you're now in separation. We don't have to be in separation anymore. You don't have to choose that. You can choose to be in union, right? The choice is always there for you. It's always there for you. Every step of the way. What else do you guys have for me today? I don't know, maybe everyone's settling down because of the holiday and the 4th of July. Yeah, when you love your twin flame unconditionally, they can just feel that and they want to be around in that energy. And so it's very important to do that. And know that when you're loving your twin flame unconditionally, you're also loving yourself. You're also saying yes to loving you. And that's pretty powerful. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you too. Well, tomorrow. Well, if your twin flame is changing his behavior, maybe just to see how you feel about it, right? Do you feel unstable? What's the words for it, That's awesome. Finishing each other's sentences. I love when that happens. Or when you're thinking of something and they do it. It was so funny. We were thinking about the same, eating the same thing. We were, I wanted her to do something and she did it before I even asked her. It's funny. I like it a lot. I like when twin flames do that. It's just another cool part of the connection. It's definitely fun. But I like that though. It was funny. The other day, I was in my mind, like not asking her, but I was like, oh, it'd be nice if she did this. And then literally I walk in and she did it. That's the first thing she told me. She said, oh yeah, I put this in the fridge for you. What the heck, dude? You know, like always on point. It's just funny. It's really funny. How can you find your twin flame? Well, it's just about making the choice to call them in, right? Calling them in first. And then, you know, aligning to your divine self. And what I mean by aligning to your divine self is just in every aspect of your life, inviting love there. Inviting awareness there, right? If there's not love. And what you can also do too is make your love list. And your love list is your list of everything that you desire in your perfect partner. So what do you desire in your perfect partner, right? Your twin flame. Write that all down. You know, it could be respects me, takes care of me. I don't know. It could be has the same core values, desires a healthy lifestyle, desire like parents the same way that I do. You know, all of these things, and then also write down your core values like honesty, for example, loyalty, respect, all of this. And so when you write that, that will help you get very clear on I like you calling your twin flame into your life, and it'll help you see the fact, you know, oh, well, this person may be my twin flame, this may not. It'll be like discernment. And I know that Jeff and Shalia was talking about how, you know, if they match like 80% of your love list, then they could be your twin flame. So if you haven't done it, do it already. It's a really great exercise. Yeah, I love how twin flames, they just complement each other perfectly. Like without fail every single time. It's just the perfect complement. Yep. Yep. It's funny. I do the same thing. Like I'll be sending her something in my mind and she'll just automatically do it. It's insane. It's just funny. The book is really good. I love the book. Here we go, Clyde again. I want to see if I can get it. I'm not going to get out in Canada. All right, any other questions, guys? Do we have any other questions? Or anything you want to know about? Maybe it's just time to reach out if you're thinking about him so much. Also, you guys know about our end of the era sale, right? Where all of our products are going to be the price that they are right now for the last time, and they're increasing. So if you're like on the edge of like getting TFAS, like Twin Flame Ascension School, or any of our products, like, and you want them, get them now because the prices will be increasing. So yeah. And when you do that, like, you're claiming your support too. And Twin Flame Ascension School is powerful. How long does third parties last? As long as you choose them. The energy is important every day for finding twin flames. True. No, twin flame. Your twin flame cannot love or adore anybody as much as they love you. True. Excuse me. That's awesome. Surrender is completely powerful. Yeah, surrender is so powerful on this journey. It's amazing. It's not normal to feel disconnected from your twin flame. So if you do feel disconnected from your twin flame, just look at that, because it's a connection within yourself. Don't be scared to reach out. Just reach out. I promise it's going to be okay. Even if you say, like, even if he's a little hard, I feel like you need to reach out. Just even if it's just like, hey, how are you? It doesn't have to be this big old message. It can just be like, hey, how are you? Or what are you doing for 4th of July? Just something just really casual. How do you surrender? It's about making a choice. It's about trusting. It's about having faith in yourself and in your connection with God. Yeah, it's surrender sometimes can be tricky and challenging when you haven't really done it a lot of times. But it's just, it's just making the choice. Only inner work and meditation. Yeah, like you don't have to do anything on the outside. You will attract your twin flame. You will attract. Don't chase, attract, like they say. Can we quit from this journey? I mean, you can quit the journey, but you're never going to quit the journey. Like, you can get off the train, but like, the train is going to the destination that you desire. So you're going to get back out of the train at some point. Surrendering is surrendering everything, right? Surrendering attachment, surrendering expectations, surrendering control, right? And so it doesn't mean that you can't reach out to your twin flame. It just means like you're surrendering to what God wants you to do. Because sometimes you surrender and God will be like, reach out to your twin flame. So then do that, right? That's the art of surrendering. It's just about being completely open to everything that's happening around you. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. You're welcome, Maria. Yeah, like, you're always going to be on the train. Yeah, resistance, like, you just have to release that resistance. Perfect. Okay, so I feel like let's do this. So I know we're going to do a little treat for you guys. So this is Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. I'm going to give you guys a little treat before I go. I'm going to read a little bit from the book, and we're just going to see where it ends up. Okay, I see. Okay, this is a good passage. Your twin flame won't talk to you. They are mirroring back to you directly how you are not communicating with an aspect of yourself. You might think to yourself, what does this mean? How am I not communicating with myself? Well, perhaps you ignore your needs, you ignore your intuition, you ignore putting up a healthy boundary with yourself and others, you ignore listening to yourself. What else about it? You ignore your sexuality and sexual needs, your creativity, your spirituality, your divine guidance and signs that come through you and other people and situations, your beauty, intelligence, and power, your inner child. You ignore what your finances are telling you. You are ignoring being with your divine self and cultivating a real loving relationship with yourself. The list of how you could potentially avoid and neglect yourself could go on, but you get the picture. Somewhere inside of you, you are not talking to yourself, your divine self. But you can heal this in one by choosing to no longer ignore your divine self in any way, but choose to listen to yourself and develop a better self relationship so you no longer experience this upset continuing or your beloved twin flame not talking to you. So, I like that. I really do. And so, yeah, this is Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. You can find it on Amazon. I highly recommend getting it if you haven't already, because the book is so good and it's so powerful. And it's a great addition to start off your twin flame journey. So yeah. So thank you guys for joining. Yeah, it was always amazing. I love talking to you guys and supporting you guys. Make sure you come and join me next Monday. All right. And again, I say this every time. You will have your union if you choose it. It's inevitable. I promise. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.